Keto is neato, like a fat-sucking mosquito. Keto is neato, look at that ninja go.
Good morning, ninjas. Welcome to Princess Ninja and Keto. My name is Melanie. Welcome to the sunshiny state of Florida, where it is already 75 degrees at 6:05 a.m. I got up early this morning. I really need to get some good solid sleep, and bless my husband's heart. He tries so hard to be quiet, but it's not in him. It's not his personality. He is the bull. He is the proverbial bull in a china shop. But I'm also a light sleeper, so some of that's my fault. Most noises that wouldn't wake up other people, like a dragonfly wings flapping outside your door, would wake me up. So there's that. Let's talk a little bit first about my weight. I'm not really focused, even though I'm back to weight loss macros, I'm not really focused on my weight right now. I'm focused on getting my calories under control, getting my macros under control, stopping the snacking, and getting back on some type of fasting regimen. Why am I doing that? Because there's some book out there that tells me to, because some expert out there tells me to? No, because I've been doing keto for almost 2.5 years now, and I know that 16 hours fasting, 2 meals a day, 1,500 calories is my sweet spot. I know that that's what my body likes. I know that that's how I went over 100 days without binge eating, being a lifetime binge eater. I know that calorie amount is enough to keep me sustained. I know all these things, 2.5 years of keto, and I know that if I consume over 100 grams of fat, I'm not going to lose weight. I know if I eat over 1,500 calories, I'm not going to lose weight. I know that if I eat too much dairy in a day, I'm not going to lose weight. But I'm just weaning myself off of, because I got used to eating breakfast every morning. So now when I wake up, within an hour or two, I'm really hungry. So right now I'm doing the coffee, and I'm going to float there for about a week or two, and then I'm going to start putting less and less fluff in my coffee, and then we'll go from there. So why could be the other reason? Why am I hungry? So Melanie, why are you hungry? Why are you hungry? Okay, first off, you saw my state of ketosis. It says I'm not even in ketosis. Number one, I think part of that is because yesterday I had a lot of dairy. Not only did I enjoy 1 full cup of Fage yogurt with a few drops of monk fruit sweetener, but I also had 2 slices of Swiss cheese on my sandwich, and then I had an additional 2 tablespoons of shredded cheese on my eggs for dinner. That was a lot for me, for my threshold, that's a lot of dairy. That could be it. Usually when I wake up in the morning, I suffer from dawn phenomenon. Everybody has dawn phenomenon to some level. And what that is because typically most of us eat sometime between the hours of our last meal, sometime between the hours of 6 and 10 p.m. in the evening. Well, at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, you have now been fasted 6 hours. Your body knows that you're about to wake up. It's called the Circadian Rhythm, right? So your body knows that it's about to wake up and that you're going to have to get ready, and you're going to have to get ready to go wherever you're going to go, whatever the case may be. And so what it does is it starts dumping. It starts seeking out stored glycol in your body and starts this big, what I call a sugar dump. It is a survival mechanism, right? Everybody has dawn phenomenon to some extent, but people who are insulin resistant, people who have suffered from type 2 diabetes and diabetes 1 tend to have it on a much grandiose scale, right? So when I first started keto, my morning, I could go to bed and test my blood sugar before I went to sleep 4 hours fasted because I eat my dinner around around 6 o'clock in the evening. So at 9, 10 o'clock, I'd test my sugar, it'd be 91. When I'd wake up in the morning, it'd be 147. That, my friends, is dawn phenomenon. But it was dawn phenomenon with type 2 diabetes, which I no longer have. But I can test my blood sugar before I go to bed at night, and it's 85, 87, and wake up with a 98 blood sugar. So that is dawn phenomenon. Also, what I have learned over time, and I think it's the same survival mechanism that creates that dawn phenomenon, right? Your body doesn't want to starve and it knows you're going to need energy because daylight is coming, and your body's natural internal clock knows that you're about to get up. So it's like, okay, let's produce some energy for Melanie. I think now that my body is fat adapted, fully fat adapted, and living this 24 hours a day as a lifestyle, I think my body also says, hey, let's use up any ketones that Melanie has. It is impossible to be in a deep state of ketosis with a high blood glucose. So what does that say? In the morning time, if you notice, I've been posting my GKI and I've been posting my glucose and my ketone readings. My ketone readings in the morning are always 0.5, 0.3, 0.4, and my blood glucose is 88 to 100, right? Every single morning, no matter how perfect I've been, no matter how well behaved I've been, that is my life. But in 2 hours, or if I were to check it just before I eat my first meal at 11 in the afternoon, my blood sugar is going to be in the 70s. My ketones will be 0.7, 0.8. And then if I check it just before dinner, after fasting for 5 hours between lunch and dinner, my ketones are typically higher than that, and my blood sugar is lower than that. I actually registered a blood sugar the other day at 4 o'clock in the afternoon of 66. Without feeling weird, without feeling bad. I was tired though, I will tell you that, but it was a stressful day. So anyway, I'm not worried about the weight. The weight is staying exactly where it is, but I'm still under stress. Since my colonoscopy, the good bacteria in my stomach is off, and I know this because I have been wickedly constipated. I've had a lot of gas pains. I've had a lot of abdominal discomfort. I'm having trouble going to the bathroom. That is also why I'm still doing the fluffy coffee with the MCT oil to help things move along. I have been eating more fiber because I want my body to try to, get a healthy gut bacteria. When you do a colonoscopy, you flush all that bacteria out of your body. So I'm having trouble with that. I'm under an incredible amount of stress, and we all know that cortisol will inhibit weight loss. So I'm not really worried about it. I know that I'm eating the right amount of food. I know my macros are looking good, and I know that what I'm eating is healthy. Maybe I'm just not eating the right combination. Maybe I'm just eating a little bit too much of this one thing. Maybe it's the 0 carb bread made with almond flour. It could be any of those things. But right now, my goal is get back to a 16, 18-hour fasting, 2 meals a day. That's my goal. I'm easing into it, one toe in the water at a time. This is long, 12 minutes, and I've got to finish getting ready for work. So I love you guys. I'll see you a little bit later with my lunch. All right, guys, I did not prepare my lunch, so I am throwing it together. I mean, literally. So I cooked a bunch of bacon last night. I've got about 6 pieces of bacon there. I have 2 ounces of organic turkey breast. I have some avocado mash and 2 eggs, and that'll be my first of 2 meals. Guys, this is my dinner tonight. It's a simple salad, but not so simple toppings. I have some blackened snapper. That is red snapper caught fresh. My hubby caught it on his last fishing trip. That's his salad. So we're both doing salads tonight. I made like a honey mustard dressing. I used my keto mayo, a little bit of sour cream, some yellow mustard, and a few drops of Lakanto monk fruit extract. This just basically has lettuce, cucumber, celery, tomato, and sharp cheddar cheese. That'll be my dinner. All right, guys, what you don't see is that I ended up having 3 slices of that 0-carb bread, which is super high in fat and 180 calories per slice. So I didn't do well on my macros today, but I still hit my carbohydrate goal and my protein goal. That's something. Welcome to my commitment to fitness. Look at that beautiful, beautiful sunset. It's gorgeous back there. Anyway, back there is the Gulf of Mexico, by the way. But anyway, so let's talk about my day. So I'm over calories. I'm over fat grams. That's okay. It's okay. Tomorrow's another day. I can try again. I think what happened was my calories were so low that by the time I got to dinner, I was so hungry. The hunger switch did not, I thought I ate that salad. And then I thought, okay, I'm just going to sit here for a few minutes. But then I started logging my food and I saw that I had only consumed 800 calories. So I'm like, you know what? That bread is really high in calories. That 0-carb bread from Julian Bakery. And it's 180 calories a slice. So I thought I'll have a couple slices of that because I had almost 900 calories. I'll have a couple slices of that. That's 300 calories with a little pat of butter. I'll sprinkle some monk fruit crystal sweetener on it and cinnamon, and I'll just call that dessert, sorry. And then I had a third piece. Yes. So that kind of put me over my calories. If I wouldn't have had that third piece, I would still be in calorie range, but yeah, whatever. It is what it is. So I had a really frustrating day today. Really frustrating. Not because of anything personal. I had a praise Jesus moment today, though. I'm going to tell you this, and I can't get into particulars. I was in a situation where I was ready to let this person just have it. I was ready to open up my mouth and spew some, let me tell you something about yourself kind of stuff, right? I literally felt Jesus's presence. I literally heard him say, rise above it, rise above it, it just over and over, rise above it, rise above it. And I'm like, oh, Jesus, thank you. And at first I didn't want to. At first I was like a rebellious child, and I'm like, no, I'm going to just typing away. But I kept hearing it and feeling it in my spirit over and over. Rise above it. Rise above it. And then I got the conscious thought from Jesus that what if he's working through this moment and this situation to repair some brokenness, some unresolved. Are you really responding to this person because their actions deserved your response, or are you responding out of long ago business? Are you responding out of hate, resentment, and spite? And instead, against my will, fake it till you make it, I prayed for blessings upon this individual. I deleted everything that I was going to say to tell them about themselves. And I praise Jesus. Keep talking to me like that, because I love it when he talks to me like that, because I am not capable of making good decisions on my own at times. Anyway, let's move on from that. But I had to share that moment with you because I think that's just such a blessing. I am so lucky that my Father loves me like that. And I love you back. Anyway, so it's a high calorie day, a high fat day. I hope I taught you a little something about dawn phenomenon. There's another one that has to do with high blood sugar, but it's because of a metabolic issue. Starts the Samoji effect. The Samoji effect, sorry. Almost forgot that one. Anyway, today at the store I found a keto yogurt. Literally, it says keto on it. Keto yogurt. So I'm going to be reviewing that tomorrow. I'm going to be finishing up this 2 miles. Feels good to be out of the house. Hey, I have a question though. I'm asking for a friend. Do any of you deliver for Grubhub, or do you know someone that delivers for Grubhub? What kind of hours do they work? And do they make pretty decent money? I know some of you do the shopping one. Some of you are shoppers for people. How does that work out? Do you get tips? Are people nice to you? Is it pretty easy? Do you have to do a lot of traveling to do it? What do you normally make per trip, right? Anyway, just questioning. I'm asking for a friend. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. Whew, I hope you have a great evening. I'll see you tomorrow with another daily vlog and a yogurt review. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.